There's a difference between a victim who walks away from a narcissist without kids and one who walks away with kids. If you walk away from a narcissist without kids, sis, you are blessed. Because all you need to do is pick up the pieces of your damaged life, heal, and move on. But if you walk away from a narcissist with kids, remember that even after the breakup, you still have a bond with this person because of the kids. So there's what we call post-relationship or post-marriage abuse. What happens here is that the narcissists would abuse the victim using the children. It is easy for them to abandon the kids physically, emotionally, and even financially because they want to see you suffer. Now get it right. Not all narcissists abandon their kids financially. This is why I'm going to be talking about two sets of narcissists under this topic. The first set of narcissists I'll be talking about are the ones who will come back after a breakup or a divorce. They'll come back to beg. They'll bring their family members. They will cry. They will kneel down. They'll make vain promises. They will manipulate you and do everything to make you come back home. Now the trigger is you saying no. Remember, the narcissist hates to be rejected. So the minute you say no to them, they understand that you have taken back your power. That's where the trouble starts. They will fight you. They'll defame your character. They'll say terrible things about you. They'll say you're not fit to be a mom. They'll say you're promiscuous. They'll drag you to court. In fact, one time I heard, what do you even do around this house? Is it not Sarah that does everything in the house? And in my defense, I was excited because I know when Sarah came into our home. So if years later, Sarah is able to do everything around the house, that makes me a great mom. I did a great job raising her. But if you were asked who you raised, who would you say you raised? That story for another day. Back to this set of narcissists. They'll drag you to courts. They will want custody of the kids. Not because they truly want to be emotionally present for the kids. No. But because they want to prove a point. They want to be able to tell people, she's not capable. I told you she's not capable of taking care of the kids. Even in court, the court ruled in my favor. They are proud. They would prepare a future for the children where they tell them lies. They manipulate the kids too. They even make the children believe that you are the problem. You're the reason why the marriage failed. They'll tell the kids derogatory things about you and prepare them towards a future where they will judge you. Very sad set of people. Now, the second set of narcissists I'll be talking about are the ones who will deliberately abandon their kids physically, emotionally, and financially. They sit back and tell themselves, let's see how she does it. Let's see if she'll be able to do it. She will run back to me. And then they turn around and they'll tell the world that you have denied them access to the children. And the question I ask is, what is access to your kids after a breakup? Access to your children is calling them up and holding conversations with them, bonding with them. And if you have kids who are teenagers who own their phones, you're blessed. You don't have to go through your partner to talk to your children. You can call them up at any time and you guys can communicate. Access to your kids is being able to pay their school fee, sending them feeding money and monthly upkeep. Access is calling in during midterm breaks and holiday and saying, I love the kids to spend this holiday with me. Access is availing yourself in the location where the kids are, just in case you're not in the same location, and saying, I'm around, I'm in this hotel, I'd like to see the kids. Is it okay for you to bring them over, or should I come over to see them? So if you're not doing any of this, I just think it is a way of covering up for your irresponsibility towards the kids. Because a man who wants to have access to his children will drag you. He will fight you to a standstill to do that. No woman is capable of stopping a man from having access to his children. So if you're not doing any of this, then there's no point telling the world that you're being denied access. If you're out there raising your kids all by yourself, remember that the focus is the children. Don't be distracted. Raise them the best way God will help you raise them. And in doing that, remember never to turn them against the other partner. Never say anything negative about the other partner. The fight is against narcissism. So saying derogatory and nasty things about the other partner will only help you raise narcissists in the future, and you don't want that. If there's any scripture I speak to my kids about every day, it is in Ephesians chapter 6, where Bible says, honor your father and mother so your days on earth will be long. I remind my kids that honoring your parents isn't a choice, it's a command. And the scripture didn't give us conditions. It didn't say honor your parents if they do this or do that. So it doesn't matter whether they are present or absent. You will honor them because you want to reap the fruit of longevity of life in the end.